judge you, they will test you, they will push you, waiting for a reaction, waiting to see if you break. Weak men react, strong men endure, and the strongest, they control not only themselves, but the very way the world treats them. You want respect? You want to move through life untouchable, immune to the disrespect of others? Then listen carefully. There is a way, a path walked by warriors, emperors, and philosophers alike. Today, we uncover 9 Stoic lessons that, once mastered, will ensure no one ever disrespects you again. Number 1. Master your emotions. The world respects control. Weak men are ruled by their emotions: anger, fear, insecurity. They lash out, they seek revenge, they let the world dictate their state of mind. But a man who controls himself, he controls everything. The Stoics taught us that nothing external has power over us, unless we allow it. As Epictetus said, if someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. The moment you react emotionally, you hand over control. You tell the world, I am weak, I am fragile, I can be broken. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor who could have crushed his enemies with a mere command, instead wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Strength is not in the loudest voice or the wildest rage. It is in silence, in restraint, in the unshaken foundation of a man who does not give others the privilege of disturbing his inner world. When you do not react, you force the world to respect you. You become an enigma, unpredictable, unshaken. They cannot play a game when you refuse to take the bait. So the next time someone insults you, mocks you, or tries to provoke you, pause. Feel the fire rise, then let it fade. Let them see that their words are nothing but echoes in the wind. That is how you become untouchable. That is how you earn the respect of the world. Number 2. Speak less, command more. A man who speaks too much leaks power. He reveals his weaknesses, his desires, his emotions. The more you talk, the more ammunition you give others to manipulate you. But a man of few words, he is unpredictable, unreadable, a mystery that commands attention. The Stoics understood this well. They knew that silence is a weapon, a form of dominance. The less you say, the more weight your words carry. As Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, once said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen more than we speak. This is not just about conversation. It is about presence. Those who listen, observe, and speak only when necessary exude authority. When they do speak, their words have impact. Others lean in. They respect the gravity of a man who does not waste his breath. Seneca warned against idle chatter, saying, as long as you live, keep learning how to live. A man who listens more than he speaks learns the intentions of others, their weaknesses, their strategies. He is always ahead, always prepared. He does not waste his voice on meaningless arguments or foolish debates. His silence makes others uneasy, forcing them to reveal themselves first. So take control. The next time you feel the urge to prove yourself with words, stop. Let your silence unsettle them. Let your presence alone command respect. And when you do speak, make sure every word strikes like iron. Number 3. Never chase validation. Respect yourself first. A man who begs for respect will never get it. The moment you seek approval, you place yourself beneath those whose validation you crave. The Stoics knew this truth well. Self-respect is the foundation of all external respect. If you do not hold yourself to a higher standard, why should anyone else? Epictetus warned us, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. A man who is truly secure does not need the applause of others. He does not change his values to fit in. He does not compromise his integrity for approval. He stands firm, even when alone. Marcus Aurelius reinforced this when he wrote, it never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. What a foolish contradiction. We let others dictate our worth, bending and twisting ourselves to gain their approval, when in reality, their opinions are fleeting, irrelevant, weak. A man who respects himself moves with quiet confidence. He does not need to prove himself because he already knows his worth. The world takes notice of such a man. They may not always like him, but they will respect him. So stop chasing, stop proving, stop seeking. Stand firm in who you are and let them come to you. Number 4. Master the art of indifference. Become untouchable. The greatest power you can wield is not caring about things that do not matter. Most men are slaves to their emotions, easily offended, easily provoked, easily controlled. But a man who has mastered indifference, he is untouchable. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. What people say about you, what they think of you, how they try to insult or belittle you, none of it matters. The only thing that matters is how you respond. And the strongest response is no response at all. Seneca understood this deeply. He wrote, "A man is as miserable as he thinks he is." Your suffering, your anger, your frustration, they exist only because you allow them to. The moment you stop caring about the petty opinions of others, you strip them of their power over you. They cannot disrespect you if their words mean nothing to you. Indifference is not weakness. It is not apathy. It is strength. It is looking at insults, betrayal, disrespect, and refusing to let it disturb your inner world. The man who is truly indifferent is feared, respected, and admired, for he is free. Number 5. Set boundaries. Tolerate nothing. A man without boundaries invites disrespect. If you allow people to mistreat you once, they will do it again and again, until you put an end to it. The Stoics understood that self-respect is not just about endurance. It is also about enforcing limits. Epictetus warned, keep company only with those who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. If someone disrespects you and you allow it, you are teaching them that their behavior is acceptable. You must correct it immediately, not with anger, not with begging, but with clear, firm action. Marcus Aurelius put it plainly, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. A good man does not allow himself to be treated like dirt. He does not beg for respect. He demands it through his presence, his actions, his decisiveness. Setting boundaries does not mean reacting emotionally. It means making it clear, this is what I tolerate, this is what I do not. And when someone crosses that line, you remove them from your life or correct their behavior immediately. No negotiation, no second chances. You either command respect or you invite disrespect. There is no in between. Number 6, develop an unshakable presence. Be the man they cannot ignore. Respect is not demanded, it is commanded through presence. A weak man blends into the background, unnoticed, ignored. A strong man, he walks into a room and the air changes. His posture, his silence, his calm intensity, all of it demands attention without a single word. Marcus Aurelius wrote, dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. This is not just poetic. It is a call to see yourself as greater than the trivial concerns of daily life. A man who walks with purpose, who does not fidget, who does not seek approval with nervous smiles and unnecessary words, he is different. And the world takes note. Seneca warned us, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. A man who is aware of time, who values his existence, carries himself with certainty. He does not rush, he does not seek validation. He moves deliberately. You want respect? Then move with purpose. Walk slowly, talk deliberately, hold eye contact without flinching. Make people feel your presence before you even speak. And when you do speak, let your voice be steady, deep, and meaningful. The world respects a man who respects himself first. Number 7, control your reactions. Never let them see you break. The moment you react in anger, frustration, or desperation, you reveal your weakness. And the world? It watches closely. It tests you. It waits to see if you can be broken. A man who cannot control his reactions is a man who can be controlled. Epictetus taught us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Disrespect, betrayal, insults, none of these have power until you give them power. The Stoics understood that true strength is not in attack, but in restraint. The man who does not flinch, who does not lash out, who remains calm in the face of disrespect, he is the man the world fears and respects. Marcus Aurelius wrote, when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. But none of it has to touch me. This is the mindset of an unshakable man. He expects the world to test him, but he is never moved by it. The next time someone disrespects you, pause. Let them wait for a reaction that never comes. Look them in the eye with quiet amusement, smile, then walk away. That silence will haunt them far more than any outburst ever could. That is how you become untouchable. Number 8, live by a code. Let your actions speak for you. A man without principles is a man without respect. If you shift with the wind, betray your own values, and act without honor, the world will treat you accordingly. But a man who lives by a strict code, a man whose actions are aligned with his beliefs, commands respect without needing to ask for it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Just that you do the right thing, the rest doesn't matter. Your word must be iron. If you say you will do something, do it. If you say you will not tolerate disrespect, then enforce it. If you claim to have discipline, let it show in your habits, your focus, your work. People may disagree with you, they may even dislike you, but they will respect you because they know you are unshakable." Seneca reminds us, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve." A man of principle does not allow himself to be corrupted by weak company. He surrounds himself with discipline, wisdom, and strength. He lives by his own code, and in doing so, he forces the world to respect him. You do not need to announce your values, let your actions declare them. The way you carry yourself, the way you work, the way you uphold your own standards, this is how you command respect without a single word. Number 9. Accept hardship without complaints. Suffering is power. Life will test you. It will break weak men and forge strong ones. But the difference is not in what happens, it is in how you respond. Most men complain, curse their misfortune, and seek sympathy. But a Stoic, he endures. He does not flinch, does not whine, does not beg for pity, and for that, the world respects him. Epictetus taught us, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. When hardship comes, take it in silence. When pain arrives, embrace it. When others would crumble, stand tall. There is no greater display of strength than a man who suffers without complaint. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." Pain is not suffering unless you allow it to be. Hardship is not failure unless you call it so. Everything is a test. Pass it with your head high, and no one will ever dare to look down on you. In the end, the world does not respect men who break. It respects men who endure. Take what life gives you, bear it with quiet strength, and watch how the world learns to admire the man who never falls. Respect is not given freely. It is earned through discipline, self-control, and unwavering presence. The weak demand respect, the insecure chase it, but the strong? They become the kind of men who cannot be disrespected. Master your emotions. Speak less, observe more. Stop chasing validation. Develop indifference. Set boundaries. Walk with presence. Control your reactions. Live by a code, and embrace hardship with a silent, unshakable will. The Stoics understood that the world only respects men who respect themselves first. Walk this path, and you will no longer need to seek respect. It will come to you, effortlessly. What are your views on this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I will personally read all of your comments. And if you seriously want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Stay strong. Until next time.